Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Andrew from beautiful Costa Rica doing a video from inside the house because it's going to rain in a little bit and I wanted to get this video out. Remember, this channel is about narcissistic abuse, the narcissistic abusive cycle, and how to look for signs that perhaps you are in a narcissistic abusive relationship. Education is key, guys. The more knowledge you have, the more power you have, the better decisions you can make to make your life as comfortable, positive, and peaceful as possible. So I'm going to jump right into the topic right now, and thank you very much for being here. The topic is going to be, is your relationship moving too fast? So let's take a moment and think about that for a minute. You just met somebody in the dating pool, let's say, for example, and you're interested in them, and things are going well, and you're like, wow, this is going really well, and you're excited, because not a lot of people want to be alone. People want to be with people. And then you realize that things are going a little quickly. And an example would be, let's say you met them a month ago, let's put it that way, or a couple weeks. And all of a sudden you're meeting the family. Like, that's pretty quick. Or maybe instead of having a dinner date here and there a couple times a week or however that works, maybe you're on a trip going to Punta Cana for a long weekend. Now, that's really quick. If you just met like a month ago and you're going away on a weekend, that's very quick. Other things could be other signs to look for. When you met this person, was it reciprocal? Meaning, did you let them know about you? Your likes, your concerns, your opinions, your views on things. And did they reciprocate? Did they also let you know where they stand on certain topics or issues or experiences? Basically, did you go back and forth? And if the answer to that, this is a really big one. They all are, but this is big. If the answer to that question is, no, actually, I found myself doing all the talking and letting them know all about me. Guys, that's a huge red flag, monumental. And the reason why that is because if you believe you are in a narcissistic relationship, or you believe that this person could be a narcissist, what are they going to do? That's right, they're going to mirror you. They're going to be the person you are looking for, which means if you give them all of the information, or a lot of information, like your favorite things you like to do, skiing, boating, skydiving, all that, and all mysteriously they love the same thing, that's not good. You need to get information out of them. Let them do the talking. Let them let you know where they're coming from. Let them share their insight and what they think. So if you find yourself doing a lot of the talking, and the other person is there, but, oh yeah, this is fantastic, me too, I've done it all the time. Slow down. Another thing could be is if you just met the person, like we said, and maybe you're already discussing moving in together. Huge red flag. Like, guys, in a healthy relationship, you would meet somebody, you would take time to get to know them at a slow pace. Slow means natural, just let it progress as it does, and see how it goes. But if this person you just met recently, if you find them kind of moving into your apartment or your house, like quickly, or if they're asking you to do the same, hey, why don't you get out of your apartment or your house, you come in, move in with me. Guys, a month, that's really quick. No. And in even months, but I'm just giving that example. You need to keep your sense of identity and self, and you need to keep yourself protected in the dating pool and in the world, which means don't give out all the information. Trust me. Consider the person you just met that you're getting involved with in a relationship. Consider them having the potential to steal your identity. Now, I know that's kind of a difficult pill to swallow, but it's true. So just like you would protect your credit cards and your valuable information and your Bitcoin wallet and all these kind of things, you need to do the same thing with human beings, more so now than ever. Trust me, more so now than ever. So don't be so generous in sharing your information and revealing things about you and things you love to do and all the goodness. I know you want to, because you most likely are an empath, and you want to be a giver, and you want someone to love you, and you want someone to be there for you and to share. Guys, trust me, with almost 8 billion people on the planet, there is somebody out there for you. Believe me when I say it. Don't be in a rush to be in a relationship. Do not give away your information. Like, just hold it true. Like I said, pretend it's your Bitcoin wallet or your credit card or your banking information. Slow things down. Another thing to look for is finances. So let's say that you just met the person again, and you're going to go, dinner date or whatever it is, movies. Who knows what you're doing, and you find out that either A, they want to pay for everything, like they want to do everything for you. Oh yeah, I'll do that. I have it. Yeah. You may say, well, what's the big deal with that, Andrew? What does that mean? That could be a sign that what they're trying to do this would be the very beginning stages of this. But what they could be doing is saying, oh yes, I have money, I can take care of you, I have it. And I'm getting ahead of myself. But what would happen is down the road, if you maintain that relationship, maybe that person would use money against you and withhold money. And then that way you would be isolated. I know it's kind of confusing, but trust me, believe me when I say this. Another red flag could be family and their friends. Do they have a lot of friends? Do they have a lot of like real friends that you can get to know and see if let's say their story is true? Because maybe the story of the person you just met is not true. Maybe they are just embellishing things because they see you and they want to be with you. And if they are a narcissist, believe me, they're doing their homework on you and trying to get you to fall into their trap. So meet their friends and get to know them and just see how they interact and everything. Basically do reconnaissance on your potential partner. You need to do that. Other things would be if this person's how they treat people in general, which means and I've said this so many times on the channel, it means wait staff, it means family members, neighbors, teachers, acquaintances, anybody, including when they're driving. If you're in the car with them and they're driving, are they adhering to the rules of the road? Are they texting all the time? Are they nonstop, just constantly not focused on one thing? Trust me, guys, believe me. Which leads me to the next one. If this person has more than one cell phone, I don't care for what it's for. I don't care if they're the wealthiest person on the planet or not. To me, that is a potential red flag. And you're probably saying, Andrew, what are you talking about? I have 2 phones, and I have one for work and one for pleasure and whatever. I'm sure you do. I'm also sure that if you're watching my channel, you're an empath or you're a very kind soul, someone with love and generosity, and you can handle 2 phones. A narcissist has multiple phones, usually, maybe not all the time, but they use that for supply, and they use that to abuse you and others, because at times when you're with them, maybe they will not be paying attention to you, and they will need supply from their cell phone, which is the next thing to look for. If you are at a dinner date or you're somewhere where it's supposed to be a romantic setting, the 2 of you, anything like that, and if they pull the phone out and start texting, it'll just take a second. Believe me, it won't be long. It's work. No, sorry to yell, but that's a no. And the reason that's a no is because when you're with your significant other, whether it's you're just beginning to date or how you're looking in the dating pool, if they don't see you as valuable as, hey, I want to be with this person and I want to get to know them and learn about them and spend quality time with them. If their cell phone is more important than you, run for the hills. I'm telling you right now, run for the hills, because it won't get better. So let's say you just met somebody today and you're going on a casual dinner date tonight. I keep using dinner date. I don't know what people do these days, but whatever they do. So then you're going to where you're going, and you find them on the phone frequently. Huge red flag, because if you let them know, hey, that the dinner date is about you and I, and this is about our experiences and getting to know each other, and they're too caught up in texting other people for any reason, that's a huge red flag. I would say, thank you, it's been a great night, but I don't think this is going to work out. That's me, because trust me, guys, in the early stages of the dating pool, however that person is, remember, they're supposed to bring their A game, which means they're supposed to be on their best behavior, doing what they can to kind of impress you and, put their best foot forward is the expression. And if they can't do it on the first date or the first couple dates, it won't change. It will get worse. Believe me, it will. So these are some ideas. I have a couple more I want to think about, but these are boundaries, and these are things to protect you. Here's one. Here's another big one. So you met the person, and you're attracted to them, and you think this could work out, And then one of the first things they tell you is what a difficult life they've had, what a difficult path they've had. Maybe their ex did them wrong, or maybe they grew up in a poor household, or any of these reasons. No, wrong. Please take my advice from Andrew Gilroy and do not follow up with that person. Because what that person is doing, they're already letting you know huge things about them, huge potential issues or problems or difficulties they've had in their life. And you should never do that on the first date or the first couple dates. Are you kidding me? Those are private life experiences that you should share with people, first of all, if and when you want to. Second of all, certainly not in the beginning or the budding part of a relationship. That's a huge red flag. Monstrous. Another one, and then I'll wrap this one up, is if the person you're with, they always seem to be preoccupied with something else. Now, it doesn't have to be the cell phone, but they could be like, oh yeah, I'm late for this month's mortgage payment, or I want to get a car, but I just can't figure it out, or well, yeah, I was really planning on that trip to Tahiti, but COVID hit. Like, if they're always talking about the future, which is called future faking, by the way, and I'll do a video on that. But if they're hinting, and the things they're hinting about are big, but they just can't quite seem to get around to doing them, stay away. Guys, your time is so valuable. Your time should be invested in you and you being the best version of you. Most importantly, your time should be spent with those that you decide you want to be with. People that empower you, that make you feel good, that bring out the best in you. So guys, in this dating pool, like I'm saying, it's all about protecting you, and it's all about you educating yourself, because, oh God, I have one more. Here it is. Here's the biggest one. The thing is if you don't protect yourself, trust me, nobody's going to be looking out for you. And I can't emphasize that enough. Nobody will be looking out for you. If you're unfortunate to meet a narcissist and actually date them, and heaven forbid you marry one, that is going to be one long road of pain, misery, manipulation, distrust, discomfort, and the litany of adjectives I could go on. So if you can identify these people ahead of time before you move the relationship along, it's going to totally save you time and a lot of difficulty down the road. With the narcissist, the other thing is they're going to try to manipulate you every way possible, every single way. And you need to understand that they don't have your best interest at heart. And what you need to do is protect yourself. Guys, I'm going to wrap up the video now. I love you all. God bless you from beautiful Costa Rica. This is Andrew. Remember, like, subscribe, share, comment, all the good stuff. I love you guys more than anything. I want to say sincerely that you guys have helped me get to this point. I'm extremely grateful for contacting you guys, or you guys contacting me. You are my family. I love you guys. God bless you. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.